Oh man. Ik kijk hier al de hele week naar uit. Vanavond heb ik echt een hele speciale gast. Op gepaste afstand. En dan heb ik het niet over 1,5 meter, maar over honderden kilometers. Ze is de ex-zangeres van Moloko, solo art-pop koningin. En ze belt vanavond in vanuit haar eigen huis. Love technologie. I'm talking about the one and only Róisín Murphy.
It's Murphy's Law. I'm gonna meet you tonight. Just one night through the night flame. And just when everything is going alright, all my hard work goes down the drain.
All the music that people are gonna hear tonight is completely selected by you.
Yeah.
You chose all the songs. Was it a hard thing for you to do, to select your most favorites?
No, because I didn't select my favorites. I just selected what I'm kind of is floating around at the moment. So, I mean, it's impossible to choose your favorites. I've loved songs, you know, hundreds of thousands of songs. I love them all. But these are good songs that are important to me, and I have something I can say about them.
Awesome. We're going to talk about them one by one. Before we're going to get into the music, I'm just wondering, where in your house are you right now for the people who are not watching?
I'm in the front room, and this is where I do all the writing at the moment. I've got onto Ableton recently, and the last year or so I'm able to record my own vocals and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So this is where the magic happens.
Hey, but what is that like, doing it all by yourself?
It's a bit, I was thinking about it today, it's a bit like when a teenager gets a guitar, you know, they can't put it down. The freedom of it is quite amazing to me.
The people who are watching, they could probably also already see you like dancing with a squirrel in your hand.
Yeah, he's my little squirrel. A new toy sent him to me. He's lovely, isn't he?
He is.
He's made of wood.
He's very cute.
And he's marvellous. Look at his little face.
You were also twisting on the Everly Brothers, Wake Up Little Susie.
Yes, I was trying to teach my children to twist. Actually, my son got it the other day, got it perfectly.
He did?
Yes, I hammer this song in the morning when they won't get out of bed.
I heard that they are getting quite annoyed by the song right now.
Yes, it's not their favourite, to be honest. It's a very clever song, though. I don't know if you've ever listened to the lyrics. It's about someone who's saying, and we don't know if he's joking or not, he's saying, what we're going to tell your mum and dad about the fact that you don't know what movie we saw.
Ah.
And didn't you just fall asleep? Isn't it very, very clever?
But actually you did watch the movie.
And she didn't see the movie. She can't tell her parents what she saw because you know what she was doing.
Right. And what kind of household did you grow up?
Well, we weren't. We're a gang of characters, really. Our family, big characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of characters? When you say big characters, what do we have to think about?
What kind of characters? I mean, it's just singing all the time, lots of parties, lots of trying out different things, different businesses, different cars every couple of weeks. You know, a horse brought home in the back of the car.
Oh,
once. Wow. Crazy things coming in and out of the house, crazy people coming in and out of the house. My mother's very good at throwing people out, which I have inherited, I realised recently.
You did?
It just said, now it's over, you all have to go, it's out! Get the heck out of it!
I also want to talk to you about Moloko, because there's a lot of people who know you from the group, of course. You rose to fame with Moloko, your musical partnership with your ex-partner, Mark Bryden. Do you remember the party where the two of you met?
Yeah, I do. Strangely enough,
Can you tell?
It was in a sweaty basement under an Italian restaurant in Sheffield, where people used to have the odd illicit party.
Yeah.
And I met him there, and I was wearing a purple tight jumper.
You
sweater.
don't remember what you were wearing?
Well, that's why I said, do you like my tight sweater, to him, because I was wearing a tight sweater.
Ah, of course, because that line basically turned into like a cool party, anecdote that people tell to one another.
Well, it was what happened. That's how we met. But it was something I was saying. I was chanting anyway. But he made me come to the studio that night and record me saying, do you like my tight sweater? And that became the beginning of our relationship and the beginning of the music. It was a beautiful thing.
I also must say that saying that is quite ballsy. Is that...
Yeah, I was probably more ballsy than usual.
What made you
at
ballsy
that point?
That
just love, just connection, just people. It's music.
Also, you chose one Moloko song to play tonight. It's Where Is the What If the What Is in Why?
Yes.
What's in Why? Why that song?
That was the first single that we released. So that was the first time I ever unleashed my Murphiness on the world, and it's very special.
Did you feel something click when you made that?
Yeah, it should have been more complicated to make than it was. So I don't know where we got the focus from, really, when we had no idea. Well, he had every idea what he was doing, but when I had no clue, I don't know where I got the focus to make that song. And even now, it would be a difficult song to create.
I'm wondering, what is it like being in love with someone and working with them professionally at the same time?
Well, I don't know. It didn't feel like professional working. It just felt like being in love with someone, to be honest.
And work was just something that came with.
It was something that evolved. It evolved at the exact same moment as the creation of our love.
Yeah.
But it just grew in tandem, and it was very natural. Well, it wasn't that natural to me, but to him it seemed very natural.
Yeah.
To me, it was like a bit of a shock that somebody could believe in me to this extent so quickly. Have only just met me, I never sung before or anything like that. And but he was prepared to go there. He just saw something in me. Obviously, he just saw a way to kind of to have a something to muse on, really.
Uh-huh.
And that's been my predicament ever since, to be honest.
That's beautiful. Shrem die stuurt via de 3FM-app. Such a fun, eclectic show. Viva Róisín. 25 years of making music and not one dull moment. Big hello from Dublin and thanks for introducing me to You Can Do It. Thanks, you guys. Steven says, definitely more Róisín, please. And Danielle says, so cool. Nicola zegt, geweldig. Meer Róisín op 3FM. People love you, Róisín.
I should have been a pop star.
I mean, you should have been.
Should have been.
But honestly, though, if you maybe starting a radio show is not that bad of an idea if you're ever bored.
Well, if I get to the point where I know. Do you know what? You've surprised me how amazing you can be with the kind of when you have to do the points. I think I can do everything most of the time, but when I see people doing presenting and that sort of thing and staying within being loose but within this kind of rigid thing, it fascinates me that you can do it. It's just incredible.
Thank you so much. Well, you fascinate me, especially when I look at the songs that you keep choosing because they're amazing. And I'm kind of bummed out that we can't play all of the ones that you send in because for people who are listening, every song that you're hearing right now and in the previous hour is selected by Róisín Murphy herself.
It's my fault.
Yeah, and we're going to jump to someone that you're a huge fan of, Van Morrison.
Yes. Yeah. He does mean an awful lot to me as well. Yeah, very much. Maybe sort of my desert island artist, really, if I had to just only take one person with me, one artist somewhere and only listen to that. It might have to be Van because the more I hear of his back catalogue now as I get older, and the more I understand it as a musician and to sort of let go of all the kind of stuff I know about the really well-known records and what I expect from his music, and he's really one of a kind. He's really an incredibly authentic soul, and to be able to sing like that, I mean, for me, it's to listen to him have such control, arranging his own vocals on the spot, in a way, or having that kind of flexibility. And in the best recordings, that's what you hear. Just someone from the very gut, and he's really a soul man. He really, really is. But obviously, for me, he's got that Celtic thing too. So it connects to me in a way that I love him. I just love the man. Love the man.
We only have 2 songs left. I'm really sad. One of those songs is one of yours, Through Time, and it's kind of
lovely.
Yeah, it's kind of like a special song in a way that with this is a song that a lot of people come up to you with.
Yes,
like Róisín.
A lot of people who I love and I respect and have met recently over the last few years have said to me that song, they love that song, and it's just a hidden gem, on one of my albums. But my first solo album, which is of course very important to me, the album I made with Matthew Herbert, it really opened my horizons and made me think that I could make music outside of my relationship even, never mind outside of Moloko. So Through Time, yeah. I did kind of write this about Mark, so let's see.
Why do you think people connect with that song so much?
It's really, it's got a lovely mood, Mood is everything in everything. Mm-hmm. You can have all your fancy technical, everything's right and perfect and everything, but you lose the mood, you're lost. Same in film, art, everything really. Yeah, even a dress.
Yeah, there's a line in the song, life is the art of learning to live with it through time. And I feel like that's kind of like you can almost apply it to the moment that we're in right now.
God, yeah, we are learning to live with it, aren't we? Really?
Yeah.
Hopefully not through time itself, which was the next lyric.
That's true. That would be tough. How are you holding up, by the way? I haven't even asked.
I'm good because I'm writing and I'm being very creative, building spaceships with the kids, and we have. We're all right. We're good. We're fine. I'm worried about people. I'm worried about my crew, my band, and all the people who are going to be out of work. And everybody's losing a lot of money, and this is how musicians make money. They can't with their records anymore at all. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really, really hard for music.
Have you ever been able to get comfort out of your own songs? You seem to get a lot of comfort out of other people, their songs, but do you get it?
Well, I was digging exploitation there. I was well off on that. I was loving it. Yeah, of course, because I can separate myself. I really appreciate what other people do on my music, so I can still hear that at least. Before
I'm going to let you go, I was also wondering, do you still listen to new music? Do you keep up with the things that are going on in the landscape, which is a very broad landscape?
I'm not great at that. I'm much better at sort of still excavating the past, actually, and listening to music from the past. I'm not great with the new music. I listen to Giles Peterson on the radio for new music, and I've got some friends who put me in touch with new music more. But there's so much music, not just new.
There is.
There's new music for me to dance to and be vibing off every day, whether it's old or new.
What is your number one crate digging tip?
I'm not a crate digger. I let other people do it for me. Get a team of lads, secretly in love with you.
That is
get them to sort it out for you.
That is a very great tip. All right, we're gonna listen to Thelma Houston with "You Used to Hold Me So Tight." I want to thank you so much for this evening, Róisín Murphy. We really enjoyed every single song that we played tonight.
And I've loved it, and I loved that it was live and that I felt somehow connected to outside of this nice room. But it's nice to be out there with you guys.
It was lovely. I love it so much. And also, I have to ask, when will we hear more new music?
Soon come. Very, very soon come.
That's enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thelma Houston.
Come on!
Róisín Murphy, 3voor12 Radio, co-host.
Woo!